It's simple as this. You win, you stay. You lose, get up out my bubble for the Toronto Raptors. You're defending NBA champions. They lost Kawhi Leonard. A lot of people thought, okay, you got your one ring. Oh, Canada, you're going back to being a middle-of-the-pack team at best. Maybe you win a few regular season games, but you no longer got DeMar DeRozan. You no longer got Kawhi Leonard. Outside of Kyle Lowry, where you going to get that perimeter offense from? Well, the Raptors, they don't care. Pascal Siakam steps his game up to the next level, becomes an all-star. Nick Nurse becomes coach of the year. This dude, I'm sure, learned a lot from Kawhi. Kawhi learned something from him. And you fast forward, the Raptors are right where they wanted to be coming into this season. A chance to win a series that will get them back to the conference finals. As simple as that. They got to win game 6, though. They're down 3-2. They were about to be down 3-0 before OG Anunoby drilled the Celtics with a game 3 buzzer beating win. The Raptors have clawed their ways to stay and just around. Can they force a game 7? It's game 6. Celtics, Raptors. Let's get into the highlight. I'm super excited. Are you? This is a game of the year candidate right here, baby. This is how good this game is. I already got my box score pulled up, and y'all know that never happens. I'm always late to the party, but this game was so good. Oh my goodness, these two teams went forward in this one. Jaylen Brown had himself a game. May I interest you in 31 points to lead the Boston Celtics? That's what he gave them in this one. We'll see him more. We'll see him all over the place in this one as Norman Powell answers with a 2. How about Norman Powell? He had a big game. So we kind of speed our way through the highlight. It's 25-21 Celtics as Robert Williams with the jam. And this is not just a big game for the Raptors. I pumped it up in the beginning of this as a big game for the Raptors, but be clear. The Raptors got their ring. Most of these guys won their championship last year, and obviously they going for another one. Back-to-back would be great. Kyle Lowry will become a Hall of Famer if they go back-to-back for sure. But let's be clear. All right, Robert Williams with the beautiful jam. The Celtics are the team that was just moments away from getting to the NBA Finals against LeBron and the Cavs a couple years ago. The Celtics are the team that went out and traded out Kyrie Irving and got Kemba Walker from Charlotte. You got the young stars. What did somebody say? The shiny new toys and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. We believe that both of those guys will be all-stars in this league for years to come. Jason Tatum already became one this year as he drills the 3 right there, right on cue. Y'all got all the talent. Y'all got Brad Stevens, the quote-unquote coach of the year candidate every year. What's up? Y'all got to make it to the finals. Y'all got to at least advance further than where you guys were last year, and that's to at least to the conference finals, right? It's 52-48. Marc Gasol gets a look. I've been calling out Marc Gasol all series long. He had a much better game in this one as he drills the 3s. 1-point game. Now to 4. Back to a 1 as Fred VanVleet drills the 3. Third quarter we go. We got to scroll through the quarters here because this game is so long. You'll figure it out in a second as Mark drills another one. How many Marc Gasol have in this one? 8 points, 2 rebounds. Still not good enough. Fred VanVleet lighting it up. The Raptors are up in front now by 5. Siakam. Good look. To Ibaka. Knows what to do with it. Wanamaker, no. Marcus Smart to Tatum. Bring that thing right back around. If Tatum gets, if he gets that swagger, he ain't passing it. OG Anunoby, good play, but he's blocked at the rim by Tatum. Beautiful pass to Brown. Yes, sir. It's a 4-point game here as the Celtics looking to advance to the finals. Kemba to Jaylen Brown. I told you you'd see more Jaylen Brown in this one. I told you. May I interest you in 4 threes? He gave you that 31 points. Did I mention he had 16 rebounds as well, leaving it all out on the floor? Timeout Toronto as Tatum drills the Raptors. We in the 4th, 1-point game. Kyle Lowry time. You know you'd hear Lowry at some point in this highlight. Bang! From Lowry. Raptors up by 2. Lowry again. Bang! That boy is going into the Hall of Fame, man. Marcus Smart had a big game. May I interest you in a triple-double from Marcus Smart? He gives me 23 points, 10 assists, 11 rebounds, 50 minutes of action. You know what that means. You can't get to 50 minutes in regulation. It's a 2-point game. Celtics down. Siakam and the Raptors looking to put this one away. He turns it over. Daniel Tice with the steal. How about Jaylen Brown? DeMarcus Smart. Look up. Tice playing it on both ends of the court. He gets the jam to go. We tied at 98. Last chance in regulation. 7 seconds to go. Kemba attacking the rim. He thought he was fouled. It is not called, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that means? The Raptors will have one chance to win this one in regulation. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's forget all that. All right, .9 on the clock. Tied at 98. Siakam, a look to force a game 7. No. We go to overtime number 1. Kyle Lowry posting up Kemba. He has had his way with Kemba Walker all series. That is the matchup that Lowry has wanted. How about Lowry in this one? 33 points in 53 minutes. Kemba Walker stepping it back up. That's his signature move. Bang! Celtics up 3. FVR looking. Norman Powell the tie. We tied at 104. What a game to watch. Powell with a chance to give the Raptors the lead. He does it at the line. How about Norman Powell? He been improving ever since he been in the league. Norman Powell, if you don't know the name, how about 23 points in a must-win game 6? Celtics down 2. Beautiful inbounds play. Jaylen Brown going to that line, and he didn't go there to miss. Clutch buckets from there. We're tied at 106. Under 19 seconds to go. Raptors got a chance to close this bad boy out. They put it in the hands of Powell. Now, I wouldn't have did this, though I do like Powell's game. He gets a look. Put that ball in Kyle Lowry's hands and let him make a play. You live with your all-stars in those type of moments. The Raptors didn't do that. We go to double overtime. Out the gate, Tatum and Jaylen Brown in motion. Celtics take the 2-point lead. It looked like the Celtics had all the momentum in the world after this play. Tatum to Daniel Tice up top. How about Daniel Tice? Game of his career, 18 points, a career high for him in this one. But Lowry got the response. It's a 2-point game. Celtics still up, still sitting pretty decent. But Kyle Lowry comes up with the takeaway right on Jaylen Brown. It's Lowry inside to Siakam. FVR gets it back. Look around, look around, look around. Norman Powell is fouled. I don't know about that call, but he got it. Yo, Norman Powell be low-key looking high. I don't know how he snuck that cushion in the bubble, if he did or not. Anywho, we're tied at 112 with 140 to go. And then Marcus Smart does that. Now, that was the moment when I said Boston's probably going to win this game and close this series out. That was the one. How great has Marcus Smart been for Boston this series? He's been more consistent than Kemba. Anunoby, the power to tie back up. How about the answer from Norman Powell? They called on him in OT and double OT. We're tied at 115. Can the Celtics respond and take the lead? It's Kemba looking up top to Daniel Tice. Quick deuce. 117, 115. Oh, we just gonna let this thing play, huh? What about the Raptors' response? OG and Kyle. He kind of drops low. Look at the slip from Anunoby. He pops and drills the 3. How about this action back and forth? The Raptors go up a point. It's OG. He's made a few big shots in this series, including the Game 3 buzzer beater. Celtics got it back. Hey, shout out to the NBA. They ain't even cutting the highlights right now. We just going. There's so much scoring. We just going right now. Marcus Smart to Tatum. Tatum on the drive. He's ripped by Powell. Wow. Norman Powell goes and one. What a play by Norman Powell. It's a 4-point game. 39 seconds to go. Celtics got to move. They got to move. Tatum. Quick 2. Now you got to play the you don't have to play the foul game. They're not going to. Lowry over Kemba. He's been enjoying that matchup over Kemba all series and does that. 4-point lead for the Raptors. What you got, Boston? They go quickly here. Tatum the 3, 6 seconds to go. Now you know that you're going to have a chance to win this one. Play the foul game. No timeouts for Boston. So no matter what Powell does, the Celtics will have a chance to at least tie. Powell makes them both. No timeouts. You got to go. The inbound guy is Tatum. I don't know about this one. But he didn't go to Kemba. Kemba has a foot speed to get a good look with 5 seconds, right? Kemba right in his face. He says, no, I'm going to Marcus Smart. Smart somehow gets behind the line and actually gets a good look. And he's been shooting from the three-point line really well in this series. But he misses. And ladies and gentlemen, the Raptors have forced a Game 7. How about the resiliency from the defending champion, Toronto Raptors? Now, I do believe this was probably we will look back and say this was the best game of the bubble, unless the finals or the Western Conference Finals are incredible, which they could be. So far, I think you got to call this one the game of the bubble. But I'm going to be real about it. Like, you know, there was a Portland game. I forgot who they were. I think that Portland-Brooklyn game. To me, that was my favorite game of the bubble. But this game was fantastic, man. Guys playing over 50 minutes. Multiple guys. Like at least 7, 8 guys went over 50 minutes in this one. Tatum goes 50 minutes. Kemba goes 52 minutes. Spark goes 50 minutes. Brown goes 51 minutes. Van Fleet 51 minutes. Lowry 53 minutes. OG Anunoby 50 minutes. And Siakam goes 54 minutes. Siakam played 54 out of a possible 58 minutes. That is a lot of basketball for a big guy. But that just shows you how bad these guys want it. They in the bubble now. They like, yo, I done did this. I done committed this portion of my life. I want to win now. And shout out to all us who thought the Raptors wouldn't be motivated to go after a ring back-to-back years just because they lost Kawhi. They are right there. It is Game 7 for them. They are right on the cusp of getting right back to the conference finals. And you know what? Last year, Giannis was locked up by Kawhi. You know, as good as Jimmy Butler is, no disrespect to the Miami Heat roster. If I'm the Raptors, I don't have to deal with Giannis this year. I lost Kawhi, but Giannis is also not there. Giannis, with no Kawhi, is a matchup nightmare for the Toronto Raptors. But there are no Milwaukee Bucks. They're out. They're eliminated. You got Miami. And if I'm Toronto, I like my OG Anunoby and Pascal Siakam chances. I think Pascal, if the Raptors, and I know I'm speaking in ahead here, but if the Raptors are able to advance, Pascal would have much better matchups to me off switches because the Heat like to play guys like Taliaferro, Duncan Robinson. And I know the Heat have big bodies that really affect the Giannis. But I think there's a difference between Pascal and Giannis' game. I would still say Giannis is the overall better player. He's the MVP of our league back-to-back years. But because Pascal can spread that court a little bit and shoot on the perimeter, the Heat can't play Pascal the same way they play Giannis, which I think will open the lane up for Pascal. Now, I can't really pinpoint why Pascal is struggling so much in this series, but I think there will be much more opportunities for him next round to really get it going against the Miami Heat if they're able to get a bye. But they got Game 7 in front of them. I'm sure that's the only thing on their minds as the Raptors win a tight one, 125-122 against the Celtics in Game 6. Give Kyle Lowry that game ball, man. He has been incredible. All right, great game to watch. I'm out.